So after Spider-Man Far From Home, many people have said that the crazy now can be a little bit less crazy. Kind of like having Hugh Jackman back as Wolverine. Because if you saw Far From Home, and spoiler alert, J.K. Simmons returns as J. Jonah Jameson. This obviously means that they're willing to use actors that they've used in other franchises for a similar or the same role. So let's talk about Wolverine. It was very quick and very apparent that right after Far From Home, people were going to start wondering about things. And one thing I automatically saw was the moment you saw J.K. Simmons, people were already speculating to use actors that have previously played another role, such as Hugh Jackman as Wolverine. Now, of course, I don't think he needs an introduction. Hugh Jackman as Wolverine is one of the most well-recognizable roles in comic book film history. Everybody knows he played Wolverine. Everybody knows him. He's the only one to ever have done it. So, yeah, it makes a lot of sense. People know who he is. And naturally, the fact that J.K. Simmons is now back in the Marvel films, playing the same character he played well over 15 years ago, it makes a lot of sense that people are going to start wondering and even speculating to the fact that Hugh Jackman could come back as Wolverine. And honestly, this all comes off the sort of, ending of Far From Home, but also the fact that Kevin Feige has multiple times in the past talked about Wolverine's future, saying there is a future for Wolverine in the MCU, but not just that, also in separate interviews, talking about the fact that he would love to work with Hugh Jackman again. Now, I say again because way back when he was working behind the scenes at Fox in his first ever jobs in Hollywood, he was there with Hugh Jackman. They became really good friends. He even convinced him to try to show up and was going to put him in Spider-Man 2, but the studios couldn't agree on that. So he has a working relationship with him. And honestly, right now, you could sit here and say, it's never going to happen. It's not going to happen, right? It's not. It can't happen. But I think the J.K. Simmons thing and fans kind of demanding it and associating one character so closely with an actor kind of proves this wrong. And I know it's crazy. You're like, okay, Wolverine, that would be insane. Like, Jackman would have to get super huge again and start working out. And I'm just like, no, he wouldn't. They can literally CG him young now and as jacked as they need to. I want to say, I don't know about these rumors, but I don't think it's out of the realm of possibility. They literally could bring him back as Wolverine and have him do another 20 years. CG now is, well, cheap, and Disney has perfected it on de-aging actors.